There we go. Okay, let me find my thing again. Let's see that we're good. My channel. Let's see that we're good. My channel. Let's see that we're good. My channel. Let's see that we're good. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I tried doing this before, and I failed miserably. I didn't like how it came out. So I got rid of that one. So I went and drew it again because I want, someone. This is a gift for a friend, and they already paid me. It needs to be over there on Monday, so it has to go out today. So I have to finish this. Anywho, so I am just gonna go ahead and paint everything and try to get it ready to roll. So let me grab my colors again. Put some colors everywhere. I should find my... I'll look for it a little bit. Okay, so I decided to go with a smaller one, less of a close-up for Ashoka. And I sort of I got tired of trying to look for an all-encompassing or an actual color, an actual costume, what gear she would be wearing, and I couldn't find one that was what I was looking for. And I was like, there's too many variations of these. There's so many variations. So I just decided to sort of make my own, so we can have, something. It's a little bit all over the place, but that's okay. Okay. And this version is gonna have some more gray and stuff. Actually, there's a little bit of brown here. I'm gonna use it to give the gray a little bit more of a feel to it, So it's not just plain gray. It's a little bit of a brown in there. I have to drop that for a moment. Okay. I'm making sort of making my own as I go. I'll try to keep the most obvious parts, but I'm sorry, I just saw you. Let me see for another live stream. Woohoo! Out, hopefully no pressure. Now you got this. So this is Ahsoka from the recent movies or from the one animated Star Wars when she was still an apprentice. She actually was my least favorite Jedi. Not gonna lie. Okay. We watched the new Superman last night. I did watch the new Superman last night myself. I saw it like 2 hours ago. I have to admit, not a huge fan, but that Sailor Moon transformation, but it was decent enough. I'll stick to the series to see where it goes. So it was decent. I'll put that to her, but still wasn't my favorite. No hate. It's a friend of mine. Her friend has that's his favorite character. It's for my friend's boyfriend, basically. His favorite character is Ahsoka, and his favorite color is purple. So I'm gonna be using purple, and it's gonna be my own take on the character. What did I think about the show? I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I hold on a second. Let me dry this here a little bit. I really did enjoy it. It was fun. It moved fast, which I like. Let me see. I think that maybe this color will be fine. Mauve, it's a good color too to have, and purple. Anyway, so yeah, no, the animation was fun. It was silly. It was cute. Um, it was interesting. I really like. I didn't notice that the guy in the second episode was the guy in the second episode was Deathstroke, the Terminator, which I was like, holy crap, that's Deathstroke right there. Which was fine. Like I enjoyed it. The girl, the main villain there was Livewire. I think that Waller was there. Oh my god. Who else was there? I think that they're getting all this super technology from Intergang, which is Dark Side. Let me and that they I hope that Lex is gonna be in. Like, give it a couple of minutes, a couple of episodes. Most likely, Lex is gonna be there. Clearing my hands that I got. I enjoyed Lois. Lois was a lot of fun. I love that Jimmy was a fun character to have around. Oh my god, this color is dead. Okay, so we don't have this color anymore. I'm gonna have to buy another. It looks interesting. It has a nice take on like something that I have watched a million different times. The characters were correct. Like the characters were completely correct. So what's the name of it? The Lois was super fun. I really enjoyed Lois a lot. She's a hard character to get, but if you get her right, you're gonna have it's just gonna be great. um Superman was very, very fun. um Martha and Jonathan Kent were super fun too. I really enjoyed it. I like Soups. I like Clark. He, it's like he's a little bit lost and he doesn't know what he's doing, which is fine by me. To be honest, like, um, the thing with Superman is that a lot of people don't know how to write him. And to be honest, I could write Superman for 10 years because getting Superman is super easy, but if you are not in the know, you're not gonna get it. Um, the Sailor Moon transformation, yeah, it's fine. It's an anime. It was made in a like it was made in Japan mostly, and it has a bunch of anime feel and like things with it, which is fine. I mean, um, it could have been worse. It could have been way worse. It was a fun little cartoon. I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting it to be fun, and it was. It was. They got all the characters right. Jimmy was race swap. Lois is a little bit race swap. I don't really know if she's fully race swap, but I don't know. But besides that, they got the characters right, and that's the most important part. Like, as long as you get the characters right, I am good. Um, there's some characters that I am not for race swapping, mainly because the race has to do a lot with the baggage that the character carries. For example, Batman is a character that I do not want to be race swapped because a huge part of Bruce's thing is that the guilt that he has of years and generations of all money, and that is very important. There's no all money with other race, other ethnic groups. You know what I mean? Um, so that's part of it. James Bond is another character that I don't think that should be race swap because um, he is part of MI6, and MI6 is such it has a lot of baggage, and it's about colonizing, and it's about all that, and he is supposed to be part of that colonization. I'm talking as a Puerto Rican here, like, but just not as an American or anything like that. Um, so taking that away from the character takes away from the story. You need that part of the story. That most white people don't get. Most Americans are not going to get that little thing, that little part of the story, or they don't care. Um, Spider-Man is the one that takes the role, swapping playthroughs. Spider-Man it's an interesting one because I have a point of contention with Miles. Um, not with Miles itself, but with the creator of Miles, Michael Bendis. When Miles was about to come out, he said, "Oh, I have this new character, and he is half black and half Dominican," and it was okay, like perfectly fine. That's not a problem. And then like a month later, he came out and said like, no, the character is half black, half Puerto Rican, and I was like, dude, basically at this point you're checking boxes, okay? And so like it felt like he was being very what's the word I'm looking for, pandering, you know what I mean, when he was like, oh, he's Puerto Rican and he's black and like and but or Dominican, and it was weird. It was just very weird. I was not a fan of that whole thing. Um, in the movie, they established more. In the first movie, to the Spider Verse, there was not a whole lot of the Puerto Rican aspect of his culture. There was a little bit, but not a whole lot. And then later on, it got in the second one. There was a lot of the culture there. You don't. The good part is that they don't slap you with it. It's just there. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's not gonna change your enjoyment of the movie, which is what I liked. I don't feel that my culture or my identity it's there for other people to make money out of, and to exploit. I don't really need it. I don't care. I don't need it to be in a TV show. I'm very secure in my identity. I don't need to watch it. I don't need to see someone like me anywhere. I have a meter. Um. So yeah. Anyway, going back to Superman, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a fun little thing. Lois wasn't insufferable. She knew when she was making a mistake. She tried to fix it. She acknowledged that she made a mistake, and she was trying to, you know, she 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 was not being a girl boss or anything like that. She made a mistake. She made a mistake, and she acknowledged it. She made it up for it. And it was good. I liked it. um a lot of other characters, female characters, are when they're written very badly. Like they're just unlikable, and Lois was very likable, which is how it should be. Like, you should like Lois. um the part with Clark, um getting the donuts and stuff like that. Like, he got donuts for everyone on his first day. That's such a Clark move, because the idea of Clark is that he's the coolest guy. Like, the idea of Superman is that he's the coolest guy in the room. He's always gonna be the coolest guy in the room. Like, he's the guy that you want to be friends with. Let me see. Yeah, like Superman, Clark, Superman. It's he. You want to be his friend. You want him to be on your side, and bringing donuts for everyone is such a Clark move. And he was dorky and fun and cool, and you know, it was a really fun Superman, actually. I really enjoyed it. Uh, what's his name? Jimmy being a conspiracy theorist was cute. Was funny. I liked it. I like that the relationship between the three of them. You know, but let me see. He's the coolest guy. Well, he's the coolest guy. Yeah, classic Superman. He's the coolest guy. If you have a problem, you call him. Simple as that. Um, he's not gonna let you down. Like, whenever someone says something like, "Oh, well, Superman is boring" and stuff like that, it's like, dude, okay, so let's put it this way: your grandma needs surgery, like kidney surgery, or she's going to die. And your grandma is in Seattle, and the transplant liver, kidney, whatever it is in Boston, and you cannot just get it from one side of the country to the other. you go out and you say, Superman, please help me, and he appears and is like, hey, what up? And you explain to him, and he's like, oh, no problem. And he leaves, grabs the the kidney in Boston, flies not directly to the hospital. He flies to a library, gets all the books for that surgery that your grandma needs. He arrives in Seattle, and he performs the surgery himself with lasers. Like, he's the best guy. There's no way around it. He's gonna help your grandma. There's that's it. You know. Um. So yeah, like that's the fun part of Superman. It's a fun character that a lot of people don't know how to write because they plain don't have the imagination. Just no way around it. Okay, let's start with her snippies. Let me get the snippies again. Is she dry? Yeah, she's dry. Let me see. It's hard to find those that can truly write the character. Yeah, yeah. It's just people don't know how to write him. You know, it is a fun character. My favorite um, Superman writer was Joe Kelly. Um, Before him, he was writing Deadpool, and I really enjoyed his Deadpool. And before that, yeah, he was writing that. He also worked in Ben 10. I don't know if you ever watched that show. Without wanting them to go off on different directions with the characters, stable up on the genre, on those who grew up with the super. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, you don't have to change anything. You just have to, like, the characters are good. They have worked for a long time for a reason. You know, trying to change it is like trying to change the pancakes. You don't need to change pancakes. Pancakes are great the way they are. You don't have to make a new recipe for pancakes. They work. You know what I mean? People. Batman came next when Spam. Okay, my favorite was Captain America when I was young. Superman was right there with him. Yeah, Captain America was a good character. It has always been a good character. Um, it's a hard character to write, to be honest, because the problem is that they were trying to write him in a certain way, and again, Cap is the coolest guy in the room. He's the guy that you want him to have your back no matter what, and that's it. That's all you need to do with Cap. Uh, Ahsoka's looking great so far. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Let me see. I need to make a little mix here so I can get the clothes. Oh shoot! I forgot about the back. This guy. Let me paint it real quick. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Let me bring out this guy. So yeah, the Night Detective is the first 9 pages of that story. It's done. They didn't upload it. I don't know why. Um, I think that they're gonna give it. They're gonna upload it all on next Friday. But it's almost finished basically. There's only how many pages to go? There's not that many pages to go. They're mostly pencil. I just wanted to color them. You get your phone holder? No, I need to go get it. I haven't. To be honest, I spent the last week all working on the guy on the it's in a movement, on the Night Detective, and I did nothing else but work on the Night Detective because it was a lot of pages and they're all difficult. So like literally I didn't have time for anything but the Night Detective. And yesterday I slept because I didn't sleep like the whole week. I thought that they needed 16 pages by tomorrow, by yesterday, I'm sorry. And I literally just knocked them all out, not as many as we needed. So yesterday I slept, I took a break, and then today I am working on commissions that I need to work on, specifically this one. Yours most likely is gonna be later in the week. I'm sorry it's being late. It's just literally the Night Detective took everything. Like literally just ate all the time. So yeah, so I'm gonna post some pages a little bit later. But I'm really like putting a lot into it. Okay, let me see what needs to dry. Okay, I think that we can go and do some parts here. Okay, let's get this here. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, it is. Anyway, I do have that thing. We are starting to plan for the next one. We're gonna do a graphic novel of the Night Detective, and we're gonna start working on it once I finish this storyline. And I really enjoy the story, where it's going and how it's moving and everything. I also have a new idea for this channel, which is I'm gonna pick a character to draw, to paint, to everything, and then I'm gonna make a video explaining the lore and the history of that character. While the the graphic novel is happening. And we're working on it we're gonna start next month. Anywho, so anyway, we're gonna explain the character. We're gonna talk about the history of the character, the lore, the powers, and like all those things. All while we have the um, the video running like a time lapse. It's gonna be like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Um, so that's gonna be fun. Um, so yeah, I haven't decided which character, who's the character or the characters of the new idea that I have. I haven't decided. I was gonna ask you because you are a coffee member. I was gonna ask the coffee members, and you are basically the only one that I have right now. So I was gonna ask you which character you want. The couple of things is that the character has to be. Basically, I just want to grow the channel. You know what I mean? And a super easy way to do it is to give people something that they want or that they need, and that information is something that a lot of people want. I will enjoy. So yeah, it can be, and I'm gonna make it of basically every single character, any character that people would ask. It doesn't matter which one the character is, as long as I can draw the character. Um, as long as I can draw the character, we're good. So yeah, you get to pick. Which Tell me which ones would you like? It can be X-Men, it can be comics, it can be video game, it can be something that has mass appeal. That would be the one thing that I would like. The more, that's why I was thinking an X-Men character or a DC character or something like that, something that people do like. So yeah, let me see. I was thinking Rogue, maybe. That's a fun character to star. Banjo from Banjo and Kazooie. I have never played that game. If Banjo came in and said something, I wouldn't know who the hell Banjo is. It can be any character, but can you play something that is something more mainstream, more that has more appeal? We can draw Banjo later. No, I don't really play video games. There's only a very certain specific type of video games that I play. Um, and for the longest time, I didn't play video games because I really didn't have the time. I was in art school, and art school takes a lot of time and a lot of everything. I need to fix this part here. So, Banjo Kazooie? No, I don't know anything about Banjo and Kazooie or Banjo Kablooie or anything like that. Mm. If I had the time, I would totally play it. I'll see why not. What are your favorite characters? What TV shows or comics are you reading? Metroid, Samus Aran. Let's start with a comic character, and we're gonna leave Samus Aran for the second one, okay? Okay, let's do something mainstream. Okay, Samus Aran is gonna be the second one. That sounds perfect. Superman. Okay. Let's go with Superman. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have never really drawn Superman. It's one of those weird things that I have never done. I don't know why I have never drawn Superman, but I never have. So this is gonna be fun. It's either Superman or Spider-Man, possibly Flash. Really? Yeah. Like I have drawn Flash a lot of times. Oh I have drawn Flash a ton of times, but Superman is a character that I have never really drawn. Batman too. Batman, I have drawn him a lot. Um, and it says usually people don't ask me for soups, and I have never been paid to draw soups. There we go. So that's the weird part of it. It just happened. Flash would be my favorite only because of Flashpoint Paradox. Maybe because which Flash would you like? Barry, Wally, um, or Bart? Wonder Woman and Batgirl. Those are two solid choices, actually. Wonder Woman or Batgirl. Yeah, either or is a good one. Um, okay, let's on. Gonna see if I'm gonna see if tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to paint for the live stream. Um, I'm gonna paint Wonder Woman, and then we're gonna make the video. Okay, I need to add some color to here. Soon after him, the Wally West entirely big thing. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Wonder Woman. Let me mix some colors here. And a tiny bit of brown. Okay. Which time are you at? What's your time zone? No, I need to start in like at a time that like the same time every single week so people start getting used to it. That's why I was going for 7. 7 central. So let's do that, like just to like start at 7 central and stuff. How long have we been going? It doesn't say. Yeah, it's always great to have you in the thing. I like talking and like chatting and stuff like that. And sometimes it's annoying to chat by yourself. And having you around is always fun. So the main colors are down. Okay, the main colors are down. Which WWE girl? Oh, Ashoka. Ashka, I thought you said. Anyway, let me keep going. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make something fun here. Was Liv Morgan wallpaper. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, shoot. I grabbed the wrong color. Let me grab the color from here. Coffee that you posted. Awesome. Yes, Liv. No, Liv is one of my favorite wrestlers right now. She's super fun. Oops. Need to start that run sometime. Oh yeah. Let me see. The guy's favorite color is purple, so we are gonna do a little bit with this. Got really bored with the anime. Yeah, anime, it has a problem that it's very repetitive. There's a lot of anime that it's basically the same story over and over again. So that's the main problem with anime, to be honest. And eventually you just get tired of it, and then a couple years pass and you get back to it. Even isekai. The funny thing is that isekai has become really big in the past like year or so. Um, I haven't watched any new isekai, but I used to watch a lot of like other isekai one, older isekai. Okay, let me check. Where are we with this? Okay, let me dry up because the basic colors are done. I need to start adding colors on top of everything. Okay. So don't forget, yes. No, yeah, we're not even close to done. first we have these are the basic colors. This is the what's called the mother color, the undercolor, or the mother color. Either or is fine. So now we start putting colors on top of colors to get everything right. You're gonna get one, don't worry, dude. I got this song. Forget the race. Ashoka. Togruta. That's her race. Species. She was found by Plo Koon and brought to the Jedi Temple as a youngling. Okay. I don't know which one I will be getting to. I have been invited to a couple. I don't know which ones. Where are you, in the West Coast? In the East Coast? I know that the guys want to take me to one, to a couple in Illinois. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to Illinois. How very far west. So I'm not entirely super sure which one. My friend is coming from Spain later in the year, and he wants to do the one that I did, this guy I did an anthology with. He wants to do New York Comic Con, so I may go to that one. Not super sure yet. Yeah. No, I did we did an anthology, him and I and some other people from Europe, and we have like, it's a very European comic, and I really like it. We're gonna start sending the comics out. I don't know if we have any for sale or anything. I haven't asked. We had the Kickstarter and everything. Okay. What's the date of New York? I don't know. It's usually in the fall. It's usually in the fall. I never have it, off the top of my head. I don't remember. But I'm thinking I may do that one. Not super sure yet. I haven't done a convention in a while. No, but I used to do like 20 to between 20 and 50 a year. And the problem of doing that many conventions is that it becomes grueling. It's just hard. Yeah, well, that was part of my gig. People would bring me to the conventions, or like I did a lot of like, would go to sell stuff. Um, or one of my publishers would bring me to whatever. I was fine. So it all depends on like, you um, I stopped doing that many because it was just too difficult. It just ate time, and there was a lot of conventions that you didn't really make any money. And there was a lot of other conventions that were great, and you made money and stuff like that. But you had to get there on Thursday. You had to work the floor. Um, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday you had to fly back or drive back. You had to make a count and everything. So Monday you're dead. On Tuesday you had to check what you have your inventory, and you had to make sure that you had to go to print and everything, to keep the inventory up. Um, then on Wednesday you had to start getting ready again, and then just to do it on Thursday. All over again. You had no time to draw. I had no time to draw. So either I do a couple of conventions just for fun, or or if I have a book to, you know, if I have a book to promote, that's a different story. Mm, yeah, there was no time to relax. Basically, you got home on Monday and you were dead Monday and Tuesday. And the problem is that you will also get sick. A lot of times you got sick. Okay, let's grab the big brush, and because we're gonna bring the indigo in. So we have, you know, a variation of color, not color, but of light and dark and all that. Uh, we're not sickness, and people would go there and like you would get Conrad. You had bad food. Conventions are not notorious for having good food. Um, and people sometimes would go there and they were sick. You know, they will have a cold or something like that, and you will have a cold. You know. Oh, thank you. Um, Not gonna lie, it looks way better live. It looks way better like here. Like the light is not, it's not helping. let's get this part here. It's gonna be difficult. If you can make time under your convention, it's going to really. Yeah, man. Thank you. I'll tell you later in the year. I really don't know if I'm gonna make it. You know, it depends on what the guys do, and depends if I can make it. You know. Artists are not known for rolling in the dough, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes you make a lot of money, sometimes you really don't. You know, sometimes you're like broke for months at a time, which is completely normal. And sometimes you go through like 2, 3 years that are like super good. If not, you know, there's always um, C2E2 in Chicago, which is actually an easier one to go to. Plus, the guys from Outcast will be there. They're always there. Um, so that would be a fun one to go to. You know, for you. Um, okay. Let's drive real quick and see where we are. Okay. Let's do some shadows on her face. Oops, too dark, too powerful. Okay. Which hero mode am I planning on drawing next? I don't know. I really don't know. I always forget all their names. Um, I don't have any lined up right now. If you want to have to see any of them, feel free to ask. If you tell me with time, I may be able to come up with something really interesting to to see. Let's see. Yeah. Oops, that's too much. Too much blue. There we go. It will happen. It will happen eventually. Don't worry about it. It will happen. I'm gonna use some of this. So I want to give a little bit of a color that is just not that yellow gray. Yeah, it will happen someday. I don't know when, but it will happen. Okay. So let's work on the sky again. The smoke. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude. Like, you know, I'm just gonna yeah. For now, like, if you want to, like, as part of the $10, it's you can ask for whatever you want me to draw. You know, and then later on you will have it as a wallpaper. Okay. You're fine, dude. I'll tell you. I'll tell you if I ever overload. Don't worry about it. I'm very good at telling people. Okay. Now we have to work on her face markings. And this is gonna be the annoying part. Let me see. Send me slap in the face and sleep. Don't worry, I will. If that ever happens, I'll let you know. Okay. Let's see. This is working really well. Yep. There we go. Will lines be kind of easy? They're easy. It's just that I don't know how this pen will. This is a white pen, a jelly pen. I don't know how much covering, how strong the ink was gonna be. If it was gonna show up, because sometimes like ink doesn't want to show up, or it becomes gunky, or something, or it's just difficult to work with. And this one is working really well. Okay. Yes. Inverse spider points. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me see what is left. There's two little things here that are being difficult. So there you go. Let me see what else. Okay. There is a part. There's the lightsabers. We need to color them. They need a different. And then like as a Jedi, yeah. Okay. See. Okay. There we go. First one. Second one. There we go. Mm-hmm. I'm just adding some accents in white. Let's paint the nose and the lips a little bit red. No, it doesn't need to be red actually. Let's not mess with this. Yeah. We're almost done here, actually. I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna put a sign over here. That's basically it. That's there we go. That's basically it. This is it. It's finished. All right. I hope that he likes it personally. But yeah, no, we're done. We're done. I am gonna stop the stream, and I'm gonna start preparing because I need to send this. It's 11. I need to send it via. I have to go to the mail soon. I have to send a lot of packages and stuff. But yeah, this is it. This is it. Hope that you like it. Hope that you enjoyed it. I will. Yeah, always fun to talking to you, sir. I will talk to you later. Hopefully on Saturday, Sunday, we will be up for this again. Okay, I will talk to you later, man. Take care.